What's up, party animals? My name is Kizzy, and today I have
Coyote.
I have Coyote on my channel with us, and we are both coyotes, and we believe in that entirely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I believe in that entirely.
Yeah, we do. This is weird.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of weird.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So, what do we talk about?
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Coyote things. Coyote stuff. And coyote accessories.
What's your favorite coyote accessory?
Well, one of mine is this coin. Let's see. Want to... So on one side you've got well, here, let me demonstrate. Heads or tails?
I like tails because I'm a furry.
Okay, let's see if I can catch this. Whoa. There we go. Both. Because there's a dragon on one side with a head and a tail. On the other side, there is neither. So it's still 50-50, but it's weird. But I like to just mess around with it. Now, as far as it being a coyote thing, not so much.
But more than you'd think.
But more than you'd think.
So I wanted to have this on the show because we have a deeper connection to animals than most viewers. We had just come back from a Therian party.
It's true.
And I did a video about Therians pretty recently, but I didn't go over everything because it's such a broad topic and so many people have different opinions on like what it means to be Therian for themselves. So, Coyote, what does it mean for you?
What specifically? Therian?
Yeah,
stuff?
What does it mean to be a Therian coyote in your world?
Well, that's a different question, but like, so I'll start with Therian in general. Well, then we'll get to the coyote thing, because this is a little different. So Therian, then people are probably going to say I'm wrong on this, but honestly, a lot of people have a lot of their own interpretation. And you form your own interpretation of any word, and words change. So I'm right and you're wrong, but you're also right. Anyway, what I was actually going to say is having a sort of self-identification with an animal that supersedes that of your own human nature. Now, that might not necessarily entail like doing something like this and putting on an animal rug and going around, barking and growling at things, but you can still have like an affinity that goes deeper than your affinity for your own humanity per se, and I would say that is pretty much the bare minimum.
I would agree.
That's what when I say I'm going for the definition, I'm going for what is the least amount of Therian you can be and still be called a Therian.
Right.
But you don't really say you're the animal, but like you might as well be.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's kind of like I prefer the broadest definition of it, and when I say animal, I say I there is a little bit of controversy involving dragons, and from what I understand, because they're kind of included in every culture, it's kind of been more accepted that they can be Therian instead of other kin. I don't really understand it. I'm okay with it. It's cool with me, but that muddies the waters a bit, so I don't really know.
Cool. So that's a basic definition of what a Therian means. But so editor's note. We have an editor, by the way.
Hi, editor.
So if you need to go out of character for any amount of time, you are easily able to. Like, for example, here is going to get cut out.
Cool, we got that.
Just because
I have a character? Oh, my.
Well, like, out because you're performing for the camera.
I am.
And so when you need to not do that, we're not actually live.
I know.
This is going to go into an editing bay, so if you fuck up and want to correct yourself...
There's an editor. Where are we going from there?
If you fuck up and want to correct yourself, you can tell me.
Okay, yeah, and we may just cut...
So, you described what Therian means as a simple definition.
Yeah,
But for
yeah.
each individual person, it's something different to them.
Yes.
Well, I personally think that definition suits me. I don't necessarily think that every aspect of it going further than that would be the same as you.
No.
Even just the animal can vary from person to person.
Oh, absolutely.
So, obviously, you're a coyote, but
Right.
what gets deeper than that? And what plane of existence are you a coyote?
Oh, going deeper. I like that. Well, truth be told, I'm not like, I've had experiences. I try not to attribute too much like absolute definition to them, but I've experienced a past life in which I was a coyote that was captured and domesticated. I've had spiritual experiences with coyote things involved, and honestly, there's a lot of different things that have come in, and coyotes just show up in my life like all the time. It's amazing. We're wonderful creatures. I mean, I just look in the mirror and there's one there every day. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm rambling. We should cut part of this.
That's fine. My question for you then is, so for the thing about coyotes is, I feel like within the coyote community there is a certain level of mysticism. That's why I've put off making a video like this for so long, is because it's hard to find another coyote with that kind of free time. What made you realize that you are a coyote rather than some other animal? What was your animal finding experience?
Huh. Well, I've actually tried to be a coyote several times before. I didn't feel like I quite made the bill. But what made it stick this last time is it was less discovering I was a coyote than acknowledging that I always was one. The signs had always been there. I looked back on it and went, okay, I probably should have figured this out a long time ago and didn't, because I'm oblivious. I'm kind of a dumb dog, if you can't tell. But no, it's been quite the journey. It's been quite the journey for sure.
I believe it. Same for me too. So I would feel like a lot of Therians or people who are interested in Therians might end up seeing the same pattern, with their species or Theriotype as well. In finding that, once they figure out the animal that they are, they kind of can look back and see the signs were always there.
Oh yeah.
And as you keep exploring this side of yourself, you can kind of find that, hey, this becomes more and more true as you figure out what animal suits you the best out of them.
Yeah, and I feel like it feeds into itself too as you kind of emulate that animal, not necessarily in literal animal behavior, though that's fun. That's real fun. But I'm talking kind of like the mindset. There's not really great words for it, but just kind of embodying that animal in your day activity and living as that animal, and it feels better. Things work out better for you because have a more positive outlook because you're living who and what you are more. And I just love that. It's such a good. It feels like I'm here. I'm doing the things I'm supposed to be doing, which is causing trouble.
Yeah.
Just a little here and there. My arms can't reach that wide. Anyway.
I'm out of questions. Film guy, do you have any questions?
I unfortunately do not have any questions on the subject matter.
Smoke break?
Yeah.
Smoke break.
Begins.
Oh.
Man, gotta get out those monkeys.
Your monkey's out.
Get your yippies out.
Do you want to know? Let's do a tongue twister.
A tongue twister.
Tongue twister.
Tring trucker.
Trans trucker. Let's do a train trucker.
Trans truckers?
I know one.
A tongue twister.
We hung
with a
out with one
trans trucker.
yesterday. All right.
Oh yeah, we did.
I am not a pheasant plucker nor a pheasant plucker's son, but I'll be plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done.
Fuck.
You can't say that. You fucked up already. Oh, I fucked up. Oh. I'm not a pheasant plucker nor a pheasant plucker's son, but I'll be plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done.
Hi. I'm a pheasant fucker, and I'm gonna fuck the pheasant, and the pheasant fucks me back.
Are we recording this?
Yes.
Oh. Hi. We're gonna put this in the blooper reel, or maybe not.
I can send it to my patrons.
Hell yeah!
Bad words.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Bruce Lee Blu-ray, Bruce Lee Blu-ray, Bruce Lee Blu-ray, Bruce Lee Blu-ray,
Bruce Lee Blu-ray.
Bruce Lee Blu-ray, Bruce Lee
Bruce Lee Burger. Bruce Lee Blu-ray. I love that.
Burger time.
Burger time.
No, I just screwing up Bruce Lee Blu-ray.
Bruce Lee Bark.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee Blu-ray.
Aru.
What's another tongue-tied 20 buck time?
This isn't working. We're getting less coherent now.
No, we are. I can understand you.
Can I understand me?
No.
Okay, so, hi.
We're back from commercial.
The commercial.
Hope you liked that commercial you just saw, because it's going to make me a lot of money.
Yeah, and I'm the product.
Prostitute. Oh my god.
Okay, so here's a topic that I'm interested to talk about. Is Coyote luck.
So my whole life I've experienced this, and I've talked about it a number of times, because I'll get myself into weird situations, and the only thing that gets me out, although, is the same thing that got me in. Dumb coyote shit.
Absolutely.
So, what's your favorite coyote story?
Oh, I've got so many stories. They're like my kids. I can't pick a favorite, but I'll tell you one.
Tell us your coyote story.
Okay, so, I was going to go to this festival, and I thought it would be cool to do a fortune teller booth. So I was going to do this sort of animatronic fortune teller with like plexiglass, and you could put like, a little token in and whatnot. And that was going to be cool, and it was far beyond my capabilities. So I decided, okay, I'm going to pare it down a little. I'm going to have this thing set up, like I used a bar framework I bought online, and I made that out of plywood, and I was going to put like a little thing to have a curtain up so I could open up and do fortunes that way. And that was beyond my capabilities. So I said, heck with it. There's plenty of bars at these things. I'll just have a bar, and I'll paint it with hyper fluorescent paints, and it'll be all trippy and cool. And that was beyond my capabilities. So I said, heck with it. I slapped some blackboard paint on it, and bought some fluorescent chalk, called it a day. Oh, got some black lights too and all that. And so I brought it to a local camping event before the festival, like a smaller one. And I was over-serving a little bit. People were getting a little bit more tipsy than I would like. And I decided I'd come up with a way to slow them down. I'd ask them for a story first. I'm like, can you give me a story? Like, instead of immediately getting your drink. And then people kind of went in along that, and then people slowed down, and we didn't have any incidents. And so I was okay, cool, I've got my bar ready. I'm ready to go. I've got like this whole thing going, got a gimmick. It'll be great. Then the liquor board comes down on the festival like 3 days before I go. You cannot serve drinks there unless you are in an enclosed space with a door and a bouncer. Oh, and you'd have to check ID. And there was only 2 places in the entire festival, which is not a small one, by the way, that could do that. So, I go, oh crap, what do I do? I had this whole thing I wanted to do. So, it becomes an advice booth. And I do the bit where I charge them a name or a story for some advice. And I go for a particular name or story. We have a little bit of a thing. And I give them some relatable advice. And then what I would say was, hand me your cup. And then I would take their cup. And then I would duck behind the bar. And I would go, oh, there's something happening here. I don't understand it. Oh, and then there's something in your cup. You might want to take care of that. And then, I'd slide the giant jug of Carla Rossi back under the bar and harangue the next person to come in with my megaphone. And that is how my bar, the Crow Bar, actually ended up getting founded, was through sheer dumb luck and misfortune, resulting in something even cooler than before, because I completely screwed up my original idea.
Coyotes!
Coyotes! So you want to do the bit?
Yeah.
Let's do the bit.
I want booze. I'm the liquor board.
Well, you, first off, we don't serve that kind of thing here.
Oh,
so I'm gonna
okay.
need, but I can give you some
What's
advice.
you here for then? Oh, advice, huh?
This is an advice booth. I'd love to give you some advice, but first I actually have to get into the character I used for the event. So give me one moment. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm the character is Uncle Crow. Hi, I'm Uncle Crow. How you doing?
I'm Kezzy. I'd like some advice, please.
Oh, well, I don't give it away for free. First, I gotta charge you a name or a story.
Oh.
You have to pick name or a story. Just pick one. Pick one of the 2.
Mario.
No. So you want name, right? You're picking name?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will tell you what kind of name I want. I don't want just any name. What I want is the name of the first person to set foot on Venus without an appendix. But you know them. They were in the news, right?
They were?
Yeah. It was on the TV channels. Their name, I think it starts with a P.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin, first man on Venus, got lost on the way to Uranus. He didn't think it was very funny. He spent a lot of money to get over there. And yeah.
I remember seeing that in the news. I think
that's he ended up suing them.
Suing Venus?
Yeah, suing Venus. Yeah, I know.
I didn't hear about that part.
Yeah. So look, let me give you my advice.
All right.
If you ever get in a relationship with a celestial body, make sure there's a paper trail. Just telling you.
I feel like that might apply to me if I think really hard about it. I'll check back with you the next time I find some strange mushrooms.
And that was the bit. That was the bit right there. It feels good. I got the voice. The voice is a little rough on my throat.
Yeah, you can't do that. I'm a Brooklyn plumber.
No, I could only do that for so long, like all night. But then the next day,
Yeah, right. First day it's for fun. The next day it's real.
It is real. It was real, and I would do that all week at these things, and I wouldn't be able to talk for the next week.
Oh no, I bet not.
That's just sort of one example of that, not only coyote luck, but resourcefulness too.
Yeah, because you still got to do the thing you wanted to do.
Right, yeah.
Have a fortune-telling booth, but also sell booze. No one wanted you to sell booze, and you didn't want to have a fortune-telling booth, but everything kind of worked out in the end.
Well, who said anything about selling booze? I gave it away for free. I'm a bartender. I'm not a business owner.
Haha, that's fun. So you
Yeah.
gotta have your fun, and I think I think that's one of the core tenets of being a coyote specifically, is we're always trying to look for what's fun. What can we do to have the most fun in this any given situation?
Absolutely. I think what is my ear? I think it's very important to have fun. I think it's very important to enjoy life as much as you can, but not in a way that's, messing with anybody else's fun. Don't do that. But, just enjoy life as much as you can. Don't pressure yourself too much about it, though, because that's not fun either. It's not fun. But no, and most coyotes, if not all that I know, would probably agree. You should be enjoying your life like, a bit more than just, not.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a wrap. I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
One last question.
What's up?
Your fursuit looks like shit. Can you explain yourself?
Because it's old enough to drink. This thing is over 21 years old. I forgot I had it. I bought it for $100 15 years ago. I don't know if we got any gray muzzle fans, but this is a White Wolf original from early aughts.
So just because it looks kind of not modern, that's because it isn't.
It's not.
Respect your elders, kids.
It's not.
They've made this path for you.
It's
and
true.
Me. Well, thank you so much again.
Absolutely.
I hope you have a wonderful time. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.